We started talking about this idea when we were in Dave's hometown of Palo Alto and walking around and thinking about what it means to go back to your hometown and see people from your past and how that makes you analyze your own life. And then, we outline the story. And then when it comes down to the nitty gritty of like writing the script, it's Dave at the computer. It's me kind of like pacing around the house, and Dave kind of, how would you say this? And I'm like, acting out the scenes. And that part is really fun. Being that we're both actors, I think writing the dialogue is like our favorite part because we get to just act out all the scenes together. And it's wonderful. I love working with Dave. I'm so happy that we have tapped into this new way to collaborate with one another creatively. It's like a whole new facet to our relationship.
Linda and Al Lerner, we're a husband and wife team who write, shoot, and edit ourselves.
Excellent.
So we identify with you and Dave.
I don't know if we are as in sync as you and Dave are all the time.
Well, we'll see how long it lasts.
Yes. Do you draw off of any relationships you've had in the past?
Not specifically, but so the main arc of the story is not really based on our lives, but there are a lot of details to the whole movie that are drawn on personal experiences on behalf of Dave and I and a lot of our friends. We have a friend who has walked in on his mom in a compromising position. As I said, my nudist days and, my times flying in airplanes with our cat Harry. So like, there's a lot of little specifics, even the way that like Allie's childhood bedroom is decorated with Beastie Boys and Dazed and Confused Reality Bites posters. Like a lot of that is a callback to things that I liked in high school and that Dave connected to as well. And thematically, in a slightly broader sense, I do think a lot about my role in relationships in my early 20s before I met Dave and how often I would get in a pattern of on again, off again relationships. And so I wanted to explore ideas surrounding the one that got away and why do these patterns happen where we miss an ex, and is it really about that person or is it more about missing the way you felt at that period in your life?
Well, we also had a cat named Harry.
Oh. Sweet Harry. Our Harry passed away in 2020 right while we were writing this, and we just commemorated him by giving him this role in the movie.
Just like reality TV characters, we don't always root for your character in this movie. You created a multi-layer here where certainly in Act 2, we don't like you at all.
Tell me how you really feel.
Well, sort of. But you redeem yourself. Is that trope like a reality TV star?
Yes, absolutely. We're big fans of the Bachelor, Bachelorette franchise. Although I have to say it's like more specifically Bachelor in Paradise. It's gotten to the point where we only watch the regular season of Bachelor and Bachelorette so that we know who to root for in Paradise. Yeah, we just want to be familiar with the characters for Paradise. But we love it. Truly, we get so into Paradise. We have a text chain with our friends, Monday and Tuesday nights when it's on. We're so excited. And then on the food side, I love all of those cooking competition shows. I love Top Chef. I love Great British Baking Show. So I kind of think that this thing we created is a mix between Great British Baking Show and Bachelor in Paradise with like a hint of Survivor.
She actually reminds me a lot of me at that age. Were you like a nudist?
I was.
I have an idea.
Keep your eyes on the iPad. Bradley Pitt Campbell, do not chase the naked.
First and foremost, I improvised the cartwheel to everyone at Video Village's surprise. So that was really fun for me personally. But it was definitely my idea. I love streaking. I went to college at Cal Arts, which is like an arts conservatory, and clothing was optional everywhere but the cafeteria. So when I was in college, it's not like students were going to class naked all the time, but everybody had this freedom to be naked on campus, by the pool, as part of like an art piece. And yeah, I really embraced it. I loved to streak. I loved to go, just like making my friends laugh. So like I've always had this connection to streaking and nudity, and it seemed to really make sense to weave that into Allie's story, as so much of her arc is about kind of getting back to who she used to be and to the truest version of herself, and kind of like stripping her down literally and figuratively to like the bare essence of herself. It was the perfect metaphor for all that.